And preparing for battle, each guy with his own approach to get welcome. Welcome, everybody. Thanks for joining us for NBA action on 2K Sports. I'm Brian Anderson, here with Grant Hill and Stan Van Gundy. And with us on the sidelines, we've got Allie LaForce. Now the opening lineup for Atlanta. Johnson and Okongwu, the duo inside. Dyson Daniels out there with C.J. McCollum. And it's Alexander Walker in at the 3. Well, we have a chance to hear from Shams Charania. He's calling in right now. Shams, great to have you on, bud.
Thanks. Well, Joel Embiid rarely wanted to share all of his cards, but coming off of what he called the most important offseason of his life, he said he cares about how he'll be remembered in the game of basketball, and he understands what remains to be done.
Chasing that ring. Shams, appreciate the report. Edgecombe, no good. Now the Hawks with it. Alexander Walker with it. Picked up by James. That one drops for him.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Once he gets in deep on the defense, there is no way he's missing a layup like that.
Now here's Brown. We played just over a minute here in the first. The 3. Another shot. And Embiid with the lay-in. Embiid's gotten his second bucket of the game.
And that's the hunger that Embiid plays with. He just gobbles up the miss and goes back up for the score.
McCollum on the wing. Three-pointer. And Joel Embiid pulls it down. The 76ers have gone just 2 for 4 from the floor. Pass to Brown. Philadelphia moving it around. For 3, James. Rebounded by Johnson. Atlanta's gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. Here's the 3. The shot by Alexander Walker, no good. Philadelphia's gone 0 for 2 from outside. Brown passes to James. Brown looking around. 6 on the shot clock. There's the triple. Rebound Atlanta.
Yeah, you know, he usually makes you pay from that range.
Pass to McCollum. Outside Johnson. Back to Alexander Walker. Using his post moves to get the 2 points.
I love this approach. Getting him involved early, and it's already paying off.
Yeah, well, his offensive contributions are going to be very important in this game. So it's good they've already got him in a rhythm.
So Nick Nurse has decided to call timeout here. He's going to take a moment to give him a breather and talk things over. First quarter of basketball, just over 2.5 minutes played so far. Brown, a screen on Daniels. Here's Edgecombe. Covered by Daniels. Just 5 to shoot. James passes to Embiid. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. 6 points for Joel Embiid.
2 strong points from Embiid. His MO is to own the painted area.
Okongwu, a screen on Maxey. It's McCollum with a drive. And the layup is good off the glass.
Well, the screen is what gave him space to make his move.
And so it's Maxey with it. He brings it up for the 76ers. It's a 3-point game. Screen by James. Lets it fly from 18. And slam dunk by James.
Oh, the tenacity of LeBron James. Unreal.
The Hawks have gone 4 of 6 in the first quarter. Daniels outside. Outside Johnson. Lets it go from deep. Gets the 3 to fall. Johnson's got 6.
You don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
Pass to Edgecombe. Poke loose. Gets stolen by Daniels. On the push. Here comes Atlanta. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
And leaking out well in transition. I mean, I like seeing Daniels get rewarded for hustling.
James outside. Outside Maxey. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Oh, a high motor in close to the rim. Maxey finding a window and converting.
Outside Johnson. Pass to Okongwu. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket is good, and he'll go to the line.
Just owning the painted area. If it's working, no need to change.
And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Hawks.
Well, I have to applaud their ball movement. They're moving the ball around, finding the best looks they can, and keeping everyone involved.
And the other thing you notice is how determined they've been to get into the paint and get buckets around the rim.
Free throw good, Okongwu. All right, Coach, let's talk about Onyeka Okongwu. What an agile player for his size.
Yeah, B.A., no question. And on both ends, too. Plus, the guy gets up in the air and then reaches out over 7 feet in wingspan. His speed at his size can be a huge advantage.
McCollum, the pass to Alexander Walker. To the inside. The rebound by Maxey.
Everything right except the finish. Have to keep focused all the way through the play.
Outside, Brown. Embiid, high post. James against Johnson. Down to 5 on the shot clock. With the floater. James can't get it to go. Atlanta leading by 5. McCollum on the left side. Outside, Alexander Walker. Johnson a screen on Brown. Outside, Alexander Walker. And it falls for him. He's hit 3 of his first 4 attempts.
When they get their opportunity to punch it inside, they don't hesitate.
So Nick Nurse has decided to call timeout here. He's going to talk it over with his guys. Anthony Simons, he's checked in for the Sixers. So it's Philadelphia now. They trail by 7. Philadelphia moving it around. This James on the wing, covered by Johnson. It's stolen by Okongwu. Pass to McCollum. James against Johnson. Outside, Alexander Walker. Clock at 4. Okongwu, a screen on Brown. Here's Alexander Walker. Okongwu, great positioning on the putback. And it's a 9-point Hawks lead.
Great anticipation off the missed shot.
Oh, his timing was impeccable. Screen by Embiid. Fires the 3. Rebound Atlanta. Now here's McCollum. Pass to Alexander Walker. Now here's Johnson. Okongwu, a screen on James. Puts it up from 12. And another basket for Atlanta.
They've played with fantastic energy from the opening tip.
Yeah, they've come out with more energy and effort, and that's reflected in the score.
Now here's James. Here's Embiid. There's Simons with a 3. Doesn't go for him. Outside, Alexander Walker. Pass to Johnson. They double him with Brown. Out to McCollum. Out of bounds. It'll be Philadelphia's ball.
Yeah, not a great pass there. You got to be on the same page as your teammates.
And Philadelphia making a change here. Wade's checked in. And the Hawks making a change here as well. Lou Dort, he's checked in for Alexander Walker. 76ers trail by 11. Simons passes to Embiid. Here's the floater. And it's good for 2. Embiid's got 8.
This team looks to him to score the ball. They feel good when he's taking the shots.
McCollum outside. There's a screen. Puts up a 3. The rebound by Embiid. The 76ers have got 7 of 15 to find the net. Here's Simons. Yet to see a basket. Embiid inside. Guarded by Okongwu. Embiid misses.
Suffocating defense to keep the layup from falling.
Uses the glass on the layup. And the Hawks lead by 11.
They've controlled the paint so far. That's been the difference.
Yeah, it's not difficult to figure out why they've built this lead. They have been dominant in the paint.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Hey, the Sixers are trying to pull it all together. Joel Embiid said, we still can compete for a championship, but this is going to take time. We have a lot of talent, but we still have to go out and actually do it. It's just hard. We've got a pretty good chance to accomplish something. Back to you.
It's all about health. All right, Allie, thanks a lot. And Philadelphia has possession. The Hawks getting their last shot to go. The fader. And there's Embiid. That one's good. And the assist from Brown. He's got 10.
Yeah, the big man Embiid just capable of sticking it from these in-between spots.
Pass to Johnson. Okongwu, a screen on Embiid. Johnson passes to Okongwu. Takes the assist and lays it in. Nice setup.
They're not wasting any time putting their stamp on this game. What a start.
Yeah, but you can't let up at all. They've got a chance to put this game away early, and they should take it.
Here's Wade. No points yet. And Jalen Johnson is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul of the game. So for the Hawks, Landale's checked in for Okongwu. Wiggins comes in for Johnson. And it's Alexander Walker in for Dort. And here's Simons outside. The rebound by Atlanta. 1:31 left to play in the first quarter. Pass to Alexander Walker. That's good. For the day, he's 4 for 6.
They've been very effective so far. A balanced attack at its best.
Yeah, now it's all about maintaining this lead, but you can't start playing it safe. You got to keep attacking and executing.
Hits the trifecta.
Well, LeBron knows how to share the load. He's always getting other guys involved out there on the floor.
51 seconds left to play in the first. Outside, Alexander Walker. Shot clock at 5. Rebounded by LeBron. 76ers trail by 12. Out to Simons. Let's go with a 3. The shot's good on the assist by James.
Well, don't blink, or Simons will already have the shot off.
3-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. On the wing, Alexander Walker. Landale with a screen. Alexander Walker, the pass to Landale for 3. The shot by Alexander Walker, no good. And so it's Atlanta. They have a nice 9-point cushion at the end of the quarter, and it's mostly due to their superb shooting. They've wasted very few possessions. And don't go far. We'll be right back. Great to have you with us. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen from Atlanta?
They are looking engaged so far, especially on offense.
Yeah, and that's helped them get the lead. But we'll have to see if they can sustain this offensive output.
James is out there with Dean Wade. Then there's Anthony Simons. And it's Barlow in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's the group on the floor for Philadelphia. Here's James. Ooh, LeBron with the slam.
They're still dunking with ease. James is a physical specimen.
Wiggins outside. And Grant, when talking about certain players, we hear expressions like, he does the little things, or he does the dirty work. What does all that mean exactly?
You know, it's about what doesn't show up in the box score. Setting good screens, winning those 50-50 balls, hustling back on defense. Often, it's just as important as putting up those points. Hey, kept it simple. No reason to get fancy right now, B.A.
Yeah, he's just looking to find shots and produce for his team. Pass to Alexander Walker. Looking to get it going. Good ball movement here by Atlanta. Dort for 3. Knocks it down from distance. And the Hawks lead by 8.
And these are the shots this team wants Dort taking. He understands his role in this offense.
Here's Wade. Got a piece of it. Goes up on the wing. That one's wide left.
You won't see him miss that one too many times.
Yeah, it was a great look. Sometimes they don't fall. You've just got to keep taking great shots.
Now here's Alexander Walker. Give him 8. And looks like an illegal pick was set. That gets the ref's attention.
Well, the league has put an emphasis to crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, and yet we still see it a lot. It's a tough thing to police.
And Philadelphia making a change here. Maxi's checked in. And a change for the Hawks. Daniels is checked in. Simons with it. Dort defending. Barlow. Misses off the right iron.
Well, that wasn't a bad shot. Defense playing a little loose there. Sometimes it just doesn't go in.
The shot by Dort, no good. 76ers trail by 8. James passes to Maxey. The floater. It's hauled in by Landale.
And it didn't register as an official block, but he did everything you want in disrupting that shot.
Well, you know, sometimes the most pivotal plays don't always go on the stat sheet.
Here's Simons. The Hawks getting their last shot to go. An easy 2 on the layup. Simons has got 5 points.
Some guts. Simons finishing with strength.
And Anthony Simons has grown his reputation, but he still flies a little under the radar, Stan.
B.A., he hasn't been in high visibility situations, like an epic playoff game that puts you on everyone's map. But opponents sure fear him and respect him.
Now here's Wiggins. James with the rebound. Closing in on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter. On the wing, Wade. Pass to Maxey. Good D by Daniels. And it's Daniels with the ball for the Hawks. They've only given up 6 here in this quarter. Dort, the pass to Daniels. Now Alexander Walker. Launches a 3. Doesn't go that time.
He came out today planning to do as much damage from three-point range as possible. Well, it looks like it's time to change up the plan, guys.
Here's Wade, hounded by Wiggins. Wade, the pass to Barlow. It doesn't go for him. Nice D from Landale. The Hawks lead by 8. Outside, Alexander Walker. Pass to Daniels. And here's Landale. Ooh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. It's going to go on Tyrese Maxey. Atlanta shooting their second and third shots at the line here. And so the timeout by Quinn Snyder here. He's going to take a minute to regroup with his players. C.J. McCollum, he's checked in for Atlanta. And he knocks down the first one. He's perfect from the line this time. 76ers trail by 10. James outside. And here's Brown for three. Bullseye! Jaylen Brown!
Well, you know, when Brown's hitting the three, it really opens up this offense.
Good ball movement here by Atlanta. Pass to McCollum. And he banks in the layup. And the Hawks lead by 9.
That's nice touch around the rim. McCollum makes the most of his opportunities down there.
Outside Maxey. Here's Barlow. From behind the arc. And the 76ers another three.
That's inexcusable defense right there. You gotta contest the shot better than that.
Now Daniels. Pass to Landale. Fires the three. No luck on that one. 76ers trail by 6. Maxey on the wing. It's stolen by Daniels. Inside. Alexander Walker with it. Brown's there. Nice D from Brown. Outside Maxey. Drains the triple. Now just a three-point Hawks lead.
Well, the corner three, no challenge for Maxey. I mean, the dude can straight up shoot from deep.
Pass to Wiggins. Outside, Alexander Walker. 6 to shoot. Landale with a screen. Top of the key. Basket's good. Alexander Walker's got 10 points in the game.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
Yeah, it's certainly worth it to disrupt the offense. Coaches notice that extra effort.
Now here's Maxey. 5 points in the game. Here's Brown. And the jam by Brown.
Yeah, we know Brown loves some aerial theatrics, and he really went all out there.
The kick out to Wiggins. Nice form on the 20-footer. Wiggins got his second basket.
Well, when you move the ball, you open up the defense. Great job to make the unselfish play.
And they call an illegal screen here.
One of the trickier plays to judge, but it would be hard to argue against the call.
Yeah, and that's maybe something that should be called more. We see a lot of moving screens in today's NBA.
Looking at who's out there now for Philadelphia. Embiid, he's checked in for Barlow. And it's Wade in for James. Atlanta also making some changes. Jalen Johnson comes in for Wiggins. And it's Dort in for Alexander Walker. And so the timeout by Quinn Snyder here. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. Simons is checked in for the Sixers. Daniels passes to the monster. And here's Johnson. McCollum taking his time here. Counted from distance. McCollum's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Well, no doubt McCollum is dangerous from distance.
There's no question about the skill level of C.J. McCollum. A long-time NBA star, Stan.
Well, look, at this point, it's just muscle memory for him. From so many spots on the floor, B.A., one of the things that impresses me the most is how he scores against good defense.
Atlanta with the ball. The Sixers getting their last shot to go. Simons against McCollum. Simons passes to Brown. They set a pick. Takes the three. Oh, he drains the three, and he'll go to the line for one more. Lou Dort picks one up. Stan, one thing about Jaylen Brown, he seems so composed out there.
Yeah, B.A., he's very calm. Doesn't waste energy. You love a player who's this focused and calculated.
Landale's checked in for Atlanta. Free throw, no good for Brown.
A talented scorer and versatile defender. The athletic Brown is a vital piece for this team.
Now here's Daniels. The floater. Pass to Dort. The three is up. Rebound by Philadelphia. Maxey's got 4 rebounds now. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Hey guys, Tyrese Maxey, a late first-round pick back in 2020. He's become an all-star. He said, quote, "I've always had that chip with me from day one. I had to earn everything I got from a basketball perspective and make a name for myself. I try hard to foresee and envision this." Back to you guys.
The drive for greatness. All right, Allie, appreciate the report. Brown against Dort. Here's Landale. And he's in the books. Now 1 for 2.
Well, that's a great pass. He has the timing and rhythm of a metronome.
And so Simons will bring it up for the 76ers. 7-point differential. Jacks up a three. No good on the shot. For Atlanta, they've gotten half their shots to fall in the second. 8 for 16. There's McCollum with the three. And that one goes. 4 for 7 for him so far.
Well, defensively, you can't allow McCollum to get good looks from the corner.
Simons passes to Wade. Pass to Embiid. Clock at 6. To halt the run. Rebounded by Johnson. Johnson's got his 5th rebound in this one. Now Daniels. Back to Johnson. Pass to Landale. From downtown. They get it back.
That's exactly how you have to defend him on the perimeter. Can't allow any space.
Brown against Dort. Embiid, a screen on Dort. And here's Brown for 3. Good work defensively by Dort. Atlanta leading by 10. McCollum outside. Good ball movement here by Atlanta. Back to Landale. Simons deciding where to go with it. Pass to Wade. Maxey against Dort. There's Simons with a 3. Buries it from 3. Simons has got 5 points now this quarter.
You can't give Simons any room from that corner spot.
And here's Johnson. 12 points for him. Lets the 3 fly. That misses. Would have counted had it gone. And so it's the Atlanta Hawks closing out this quarter with a 7-point lead. Appearing in control, but could still use a little more of a push to feel totally comfortable in this one. All right, Allie's ready to go. She's courtside. Hey, Allie.
I'm here with Coach Quinn Snyder, and Coach, you're getting stops in the first half. What do you attribute to that?
Well, we're playing hard, scrambling, picking up our effort, trying to be precise and disciplined and talk, and not resting on our laurels at any point.
Hopefully you can remain active on the defensive end in the second half. Thanks, Coach.
Allie, as always, thank you. We'll be right back to begin the third quarter right after this. And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. One guy who's been getting it done is Jalen Johnson.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
Yeah, and in terms of slowing him down, I think they're going to have to change things up. Give him some different looks.
The Hawks lead by 7. Getting underway in the second half. Here's the 5 for Quinn Snyder. Johnson and Okongwu, the duo inside. C.J. McCollum is out there with Dyson Daniels. And it's Alexander Walker in at the small forward position. The shot by Johnson, no good. Philadelphia has gone 7 for 17 from three-point range so far in this matchup. Hey, from beyond the arc. Daniels misses. The 76ers shooting 51%. Good clip from the field. And he slams it in one-handed.
Get it, young fella. Dyson Daniels has a lot of tools, showing his hops on that one.
McCollum against Maxey. Here's Embiid. Oh, nice job, Embiid.
Probably a play they drew up in the locker room at half.
Yeah, I like how they're establishing their interior presence right away. That's going to collapse the defense and create other opportunities.
And he just driving the stake in him there.
He's a guy who just never lets up.
Yeah, they're not pulling any punches here. Even the guards are attacking the basket.
Here's Embiid. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. It's on Onyeka Okongwu.
Yeah, I love the use of the shot fake by Embiid. Smart basketball there.
It's his first trip to the line.
And something I remember from their last outing, he was excellent at the charity stripe.
The free throw drops for Embiid. Well, Grant, if you had to say, is there anything you think is underrated about Embiid?
You know, B.A., I think it's his intelligence. Joel's a heady player. Sometimes big men don't get enough credit for their smarts on the court. Embiid knows the game.
And so he hits both.
Well, he's been very good at the line, and we all know free throws can make or break you in the end.
Daniels outside. Again, Atlanta.
Good awareness from Daniels there to read the floor and see the ready scorer.
76ers trail by 9. Pass to Edgecombe. Down low. Out to James. The 3 is up. Good. And the assist to Embiid. James has got 7.
Showing good vision. Finds an open teammate out on the perimeter.
Daniels outside. Here's the pick. Outside Johnson, beyond the arc. The rebound by Embiid. Embiid's got rebound number 5 here tonight. James with the ball. He's got 7. James, a screen on McCollum. Back to James. Kick out to Brown. The 3-ball. Rebound Atlanta. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. Johnson passes to McCollum. From outside the arc. Rebound by Philadelphia. Embiid's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Pass to James. Left side Maxey. Screen by Embiid. And it's Maxey missing.
Defensive breakdown there, and they got lucky. He's not going to miss too many of those.
Johnson with a bucket.
Well, he's a crafty combo guard. You got to love seeing McCollum play the role of distributor there.
Outside, Brown. Third quarter of basketball here. A little under 3.5 minutes gone by. Just 5 on the clock. The Sixers again can't hit. Atlanta leading by 8. Outside Johnson. McCollum outside. Okongwu, a screen on James. Oh, there's the alley. Oh, the dunk by Okongwu.
Woo! I just love that alley-oop slam, B.A.
Defense disorganized. Defense pays. Outside Maxey. Pass to Edgecombe. Philadelphia moving it around. That's good from Embiid on the assist by James. Embiid's got 6 points in the quarter.
Flat out dominant. Joel Embiid having his way tonight.
Daniels finds McCollum. Brown with the steal. Pass to Edgecombe. That one goes in.
It's those kind of passes that bring up the entire team's confidence.
Atlanta's got nothing to fall here in the third. 0 for 4. Now Daniels. Back to McCollum. 5 on the clock. And that one goes. He's shooting 5 of 9 in this one.
Well, that's the thing about McCollum. He can absorb the contact and still complete the play.
Maxey feeling it out a bit. James passes to Maxey. Count it. Maxey's got 9.
The defense couldn't collapse quickly enough.
And here's McCollum. He'll bring it up for the Atlanta Hawks. 6-point lead. Outside Johnson. Okongwu, a screen on James. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a 3-point play. All right, a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from here for Atlanta.
Well, their passing has been just exceptional, and it's opened up the floor for them on numerous occasions.
One other thing they've done very well has been scoring inside, just pounding and grinding down there.
Free throw no good for Okongwu. 76ers trail by 8. Here's Edgecombe. Outside, Brown. Five to shoot. Oh, look at Brown. Bang it inside.
Terrific finish there from Brown. He goes up strong and absorbs the contact.
Johnson passes to Daniels. Embiid with a steal. Now here's Brown. Covered by Alexander Walker. Pass to Maxey. To the middle. James outside. The three from Edgecombe. Okongwu with the rebound. The Hawks lead by 6. On the wing, Daniels. He's got 6. To the paint. Johnson passes to Okongwu. Oh, the dunk by Okongwu.
Sends it home with some passion.
I think he's rubbing it in a little bit here, hanging up there like that. Johnson against James. Down low. Here's Embiid. The rebound by Atlanta. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. Daniels finds Okongwu. Pass to Johnson. Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
A wiry athlete, Jalen Johnson. 2 loud points.
Here's Edgecombe. Back to Maxey. James outside. They grab their own miss. Atlanta's got nothing to fall here in the third. 0 for 4. Johnson. That's in. Coming off an assist from McCollum. And that's 20 points now in the game for Jalen Johnson. 76ers trail by 12. Pass to Embiid. Over Okongwu. Philadelphia with another miss. And for the Hawks, they're shooting 61% for the game. Knocking them down. Up high and down it goes on the lob.
You could just see how in sync they were there.
That's what it takes to pull that off. So Nick Nurse has decided to call timeout here. He'll take the opportunity to regroup.
Coach definitely wants to talk about their interior defense, which has not been impressive.
Yeah, it's basically a layup line. You're not going to win many games if you can't offer more resistance than that.
Anthony Simons, he's checked in for Maxey. Here's Edgecombe. McCollum defends. Brown passes to James. Shoots over Johnson. And another miss by Philadelphia. The Hawks lead by 14. Grant, LeBron has had so much recognition over the years. But truly, he might not get enough credit for what he's meant to the NBA.
Yeah, you might be right, B.A. Truly a global ambassador for the game of basketball. He set the standard for what a superstar can be, really, in any sport.
Now here's Brown. He's got 12. Yes, it's good. Embiid's got 18.
Yeah, getting aggressive in the paint. Look at Joel putting his size to work.
Pass to Alexander Walker. Inside. It's tipped. Embiid with a steal. Here's Simons. Atlanta with the rebound. Okongwu's got 9 rebounds now. Outside, Alexander Walker. Knocks it loose. McCollum outside. Shot clock at 6. Philadelphia grabs the miss. Simons, right side. Pass to Embiid. Okongwu with the rebound. Okongwu's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Here's Alexander Walker. It's rebounded by Edgecombe. 76ers trail by 12. Here's Brown. Here's Edgecombe. 4-3. The shot's good on the assist by James. James has got 6 assists in the game.
Well, the efficiency is there, but not the volume. He needs to start doing this every trip down the floor to close the gap.
Now here's Okongwu. 15 points in the game. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. And the Hawks lead by 11. Philadelphia's gone 2 of 6 from downtown here in the second half. Simons outside. Pass to Edgecombe. James outside. And a miss there on the triple.
Yeah, you wonder what is he thinking right now. He's not shooting the ball well, and shots like that only hurt his team more.
Okongwu, the pass to McCollum. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The 15-footer. James with the rebound. 76ers trail by 11. Now here's Simons. Outside, Brown. Three-pointer off the mark. Atlanta's got nothing to fall here in the third. 0 for 4. Johnson against Simons. We've got 22 seconds left in the third quarter. The rebound by the Hawks. Johnson's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Okongwu, a screen on Simons. Here's Johnson. Releases from the wing and drills it. Johnson's got 22.
And just executing at a high level. I mean, taking what the defense allows and putting in the work.
Yeah, come on. They're just having their way out there and continuing to press the advantage.
Jalen Johnson, he's been the guy making things happen for Atlanta. He put together 10 points in the quarter. We'll be right back after this word. And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And he definitely deserves the award. Reading the defense like a point guard.
Well, his height gives him the ability to see the floor, and he makes a quick decision and a great pass.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. They've got Dean Wade, Anthony Simons out there with Maxey. Then it's Jaylen Brown, and it's Barlow in at the 5, roaming the paint. That's the group on the floor for Philadelphia. Now here's Daniels. Pass to McCollum. Now here's Landale. That's in. Coming off an assist from McCollum. McCollum's got 3 assists in the game.
And it gets even worse for them. I mean, he just waltzes down the lane, extending their advantage. Not good.
Well, it's not going to get any easier if they can't improve their defensive intensity. They got to show some fight.
Here's Daniels following the score by Philadelphia. And the officials will call the illegal screen here.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
Look, you can get away with a lot in terms of screens today. But you can't make it that obvious.
76ers trail by 13. Here's Maxey. Pass to Wade. Simons against McCollum. Simons passes to Wade. Now Maxey from the arc. A rebound by Wiggins. Dort outside, and here's Daniels. Wiggins with a screen on Maxey. Here's Wiggins. He's off on that one. McCollum against Simons. Looking to end this cold spell. It's Brown on the wing. Lets it fly. Rebounded by Daniels. Daniels has got 4 rebounds now. McCollum outside. Back to Daniels. Pass to Wiggins. Here's McCollum. He's covered by Simons. To the inside. Wade, the pass to Barlow. Philadelphia moving it around. They set the pick. Maxey against Daniels. Now here's Brown. Up and over McCollum. The ball's knocked loose. And the ball out of play. The Hawks will have it. A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. Dort outside. Back to Daniels. Wiggins outside. Just 5 on the clock. Here's McCollum. Another miss. They desperately need a bucket. Brown against Dort. Up top, Maxey. From deep three-point range. The rebound by Atlanta. Wiggins has got 4 rebounds now. The Hawks lead by 13. Daniels passes to Wiggins. Now here's McCollum. This one for 3. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound.
Well, that is stifling coverage on the perimeter. That's how you stop a good shooter in his tracks.
Pass to Bona. Philadelphia needs to get off a shot. And here's Brown for 3. Philadelphia with another miss.
I mean, he's trying to shoot his way out of what's becoming a prolonged cold streak.
Yeah, I get it, but you don't want him forcing things. It's better to get your shots within the flow of the offense.
Now here's Daniels. Some solid defense from Maxey. Pass to Bona. On the wing, Wade. Outside, Brown. Here's Bona. Launches it. It's hauled in by Landale. Landale's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Out to McCollum. From the top of the key, he buries it. And the Hawks lead by 15. And so it's Nick Nurse calling timeout here. He wants their game plan to be crystal clear at this point. Some changes for Philadelphia. Embiid, he's checked in for Bona. James comes in for Brown. And it's Edgecombe in for Maxey. A big group substitution here for Atlanta. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
I had a chance to find out what Nick Nurse was discussing with his players. He told them, quote, if we'd worked harder on the glass, we'd probably be up right now. Show some heart. Show some pride. It was a very direct message. Back to you guys.
All right, Allie, thanks once again.
Look, you love to see this kind of team chemistry. Let's see more of that.
Atlanta leading by 13. Pass to Okongwu. Picked up by Okongwu. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
Yeah, it's certainly worth it to disrupt the offense. Coaches notice that extra effort.
Now, here is James. To the middle. Looking to get back on track. Powerful move inside by LeBron.
Once James gets the ball in close, it's game over. Put up those 2 points.
Inside. Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
Well, they expect this from him, and he's a big reason they're out in front right now.
James deciding where to go with it. There's the three. It's stolen by Okongwu. Up top, Alexander Walker. Right side, Johnson. Back to Alexander Walker. Lays it up and banks it in.
Now that was a clever adjustment. I mean, that was a tough shot.
Well, you've got to be creative when you're up against a bigger defender.
Now, here is James. Pass to Wade. Back to James. They set the pick. On the take. Releases. Okongwu with the rebound. Okongwu's got 13 rebounds in the game. Glass eating. Dort with it. Picked up by James. The shot by Dort. No good. 76ers trail by 17. Down low. Pass to Wade. Up and in on the layup.
Nice offense here. Close in. Great bet to go.
The Hawks have got 5 out of 10 shots to drop here in the final quarter. And so it's Quinn Snyder here calling timeout. He wants to make sure everyone is aligned, given the situation right now. So both teams making some changes here. Daniels outside. Outside, Alexander Walker. To the paint. Fades away. And that one hits the back iron.
More often than not, he'll cash it in from that area. The defense might have done just enough to bother him.
It's Brown on the wing. From out on the wing, he knocks it down.
Well, this is what Brown was looking for. He just needed the ball, and then instantly his shot was up.
Up top, Alexander Walker, defended by Brown. Clock at 6. Johnson finds Okongwu. From deep. Rebounded by LeBron.
Yeah, really unlike him to have this kind of game from 3.
And here's Brown for 3. Atlanta with a rebound. 17 points was their biggest margin. Johnson passes to McCollum. There's the screen by Johnson. To the inside. Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
Slams it down with 2 hands.
Man, they're really getting aggressive now. 76ers trail by 15. James outside.
Sometimes it's impossible trying to contain LeBron. Have to settle for fouling him and hope that he misses.
That free throw good from James. Both free throws good from James. Now Daniels. And here's McCollum. Okongwu outside. Picked up by Okongwu. Johnson. Ooh, the 3 doesn't go.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
And there it is.
Yeah, and Embiid is smart to keep his options open. No reason he has to complete every play.
The Hawks lead by 11. Johnson with it. Powers it down.
For a center, he's maybe undersized, but his ability to get in the air to make a play balances that out.
Now here's Maxey. Here's Embiid. Oh, he misses the layup. Johnson against Maxey. Okongwu ready off the pass. He lays it in.
And trying to put the game away, he's been nails all evening.
Yeah, but you can't let up now. We've seen too many wild comebacks in this league.
Now here is James. Embiid. Okongwu with the rebound. Atlanta's gone 0 for 3 here in the 4th.
They came out and had a statement win with their performance tonight. A fantastic effort to get it done here for the Hawks.
Boy, this was one physical game, guys.
They obviously felt that was an advantage of theirs coming in, and they were able to be relentless inside as a result.
And even the opposing fans can't deny this was a sensational game for Jalen Johnson.
Well, just a fantastic job of distributing the ball. When you're able to see the floor like that and take advantage of what the defense gives you, it's huge.
And he hits the first of 3. And he's good on the second. And the 76ers going with a whole new group out there. And Atlanta making a change here. And he can't make it 3 for 3. And for the Sixers, the growth of Tyrese Maxey has meant everything, Grant.
Oh, my. His growth, both with his play, but also with his leadership, has meant a lot. And he has such a joyful energy. It really helps pull this team together.
Here's Rupert, 6 to shoot. Dort with a steal. 52 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter of this one. Landale with a screen. Outside, Alexander Walker. Just 5 to shoot. Beyond the arc. On target from range. And the Hawks lead by 20.
That's an inspired ball club. They fought hard, and during the most important moments, they made big plays.
Yeah, they saved their best basketball for this home stretch, and they certainly earned this win.
Pass to Rupert. And here's Simons. Will it go? And no good. So we see the Hawks taking the W here. A statement road victory. So impressive.
Statement indeed, B.A. It was in enemy territory, but they controlled the game and took the crowd completely out of it. That's how you win on the road.
And that about wraps it up. For Grant Hill, Allie LaForce, and Coach Stan Van Gundy, this is Brian Anderson. Thank you for watching the NBA on 2K Sports. And let's leave you with our player of the game, Jalen Johnson.
So tonight, Tim, we got a fantastic matchup at the guard position. Indeed, some of the best in the league going head-to-head.
Yeah, this is the very top of the food chain when it comes to guard play in this league. Really no weaknesses out there for either backcourt.
A look at Atlanta's opening lineup. Johnson and Okongwu man the post position. Daniels out there with C.J. McCollum. And it's Alexander Walker into the small forward.
Nice effort taking the early lead. Here we go.
Always good to see the ball go through the net early. You know there's not a lid on that thing.
McCollum with the screen for Daniels. Pass to Johnson. And Okongwu has it in the corner. Back to Johnson. 6 to shoot. And it's good with time running down on the shot clock.
Well, that's a tough matchup because he's skilled and relentless.
Brown outside. First quarter, just over a minute played. That one is good from Joel Embiid.
It's just so tough to knock Embiid off the block. That's his territory.
Whiteside Daniels. Maxey against McCollum. And McCollum with the slam.
And credit the screen for giving him the space he needed to get to the rim.
For sure, GA allows him to come in with the sledgehammer.
Yeah, it's the power of the two-man game. After all these years, it's still the most difficult set to defend.
Now, that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Yeah, and that's the effectiveness of the two-man game right there.
Here is Daniels. McCollum with the screen for Daniels. Johnson, that's for 2. The shot's good on the assist by Daniels. Johnson's got his second basket.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
And now they are just going to keep riding that momentum with the hot hand.
Brown with the screen on Daniels. Embiid inside. Okongwu on him. From deep, LeBron connects from three-point range. LeBron's got 5 points so far.
Showing some range, LeBron more than capable of hurting you from deep.
And you think about the style of Sixers head coach Nick Nurse. Greg, what stands out to you?
He just has a willingness to experiment and adapt. That's a real asset with some of the challenges this roster has faced. And a big part of why this front office brought him in.
Here's Edgecombe. Jalen Johnson picking up that last basket. Embiid. Rebound by Alexander Walker.
That's a missed opportunity, and that is one he would love to have back.
Okongwu kicks to Daniels. Alexander Walker passes to Daniels. The three from McCollum. Rebound by the 76ers. Edgecombe with it. And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in the first quarter. Pass to Brown. Now James. He's guarded by McCollum. Embiid wide open. Another three for Philadelphia.
And Embiid being assertive offensively, wasting no time in getting that one.
McCollum against Maxey. Okongwu with the screen for Johnson. Trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark. The 76ers leading by 4. Pass to Edgecombe. Another three for Philadelphia.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Now, Alexander Walker. He has yet to score. Inside, it's tipped. McCollum against Maxey. James looking it over. It's up a three. Okongwu grabs the board. The Hawks trail by 7. Here's McCollum. And he banks in the layup.
And give McCollum credit. It's big for his confidence when he's able to muscle these shots in.
And here's James. He'll bring it up for the Philadelphia 76ers. Embiid inside. Covered by Okongwu. Edgecombe, no good. Atlanta's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Here's Daniels. Okongwu at the elbow. Pass to Johnson. Drives to the hoop. Score the basket. His 4th. He's only missed 1 of his 5 shots tonight.
Yeah, I love that. He comes off the pick and takes it right to the hole.
Outside, James. Brown with the screen on Johnson. They get the rebound. The Hawks trail by 3. And here's Daniels. No scoring in this one. Okongwu finds Johnson. Shot clock at 6. Here's McCollum. Down it goes, his 3rd basket. He's now 3 for 4.
Look at McCollum just going to work. So good at using his creativity to find shots inside.
From deep, Maxey. And it's Daniels with the rebound. The Hawks have gone 7 of 9 from the field. A really nice start offensively for them. McCollum kicks to Daniels. Back to McCollum. And it's Alexander Walker in the corner. A miss that time would have put him up. The 76ers have gotten 6 of 11 shots to go down so far. Pretty nice shooting. And there's Brown. That's good on the assist by LeBron.
And far from just a perimeter scorer, Brown also adept at finishing in close.
Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. Okongwu is now starting, Tim, and coming off the bench his first handful of seasons, I think got him ready for this role he's in right now.
He has been a good defender from day one, but his offensive game now starting to show some growth. He's stretching his shooting range, and he is showing you some growth as a playmaker as well.
First free throw is good. In GA, the Hawks going young, trying to build a sustainable model for success.
Yeah, most of their starters not yet scratching their prime, so there's going to be some growing pains, but they're showing plenty of promise.
Simons, he's checked in for Philadelphia. Both free throws good from Okongwu. And the Sixers last season, Tim, winning less than half as many games as had been projected.
Well, the injury bug completely derailed their season. And by the tail end of that year, a low win total was actually in their best interest because they were trying to ensure they retained their top 6 protected pick.
Yeah, and while he's not the biggest guy in the world, Simons will battle and make some tough shots like that one.
Here's Alexander Walker. Hasn't made one yet. High post, Johnson working on James. Back to Johnson. Over LeBron. And the shot falls short this time. The 76ers leading by 3. Simons kicks to Embiid. Pass to Edgecombe. Embiid sets the pick for Edgecombe. It's Brown on the wing. Embiid sets the pick for Brown. And stolen by Okongwu. Let's go to the sideline and see what Allie LaForce has dug up for us. Allie, take it away.
Hey, Jalen Johnson, great in the two-man game, and he talked about how he operates off the pocket pass. He said, quote, "It's simple. You got to read before the catch. Point 5, quick decisions. Just how quarterbacks have progressions with receivers, I have progressions in the pocket, and I read those." Back to you, Kevin.
Okay, Allie, we thank you. Pass to McCollum. Now here's Johnson. The 3. Again, the miss by Johnson.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
James kicks to Simons. He's looking for James and finds him. Great D that time from Johnson.
Well, protecting the rim, plays like that really bolster your defense.
Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
And timeout called by Nick Nurse. He's going to take this chance to talk to his guys. Atlanta making some changes. Jock Landale's checked in for Okongwu, and Wiggins is subbed in for Johnson. And here are the 76ers now. To the inside. Here's LeBron. And James throws it down.
Punch, counter punch. Impressive offensive production early on.
Well, if you love high-scoring games, you came to the right place.
Alexander Walker finds Wiggins, and foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the 76ers.
They've looked to fire as much as possible from outside the arc, and so far, they are hitting at a high clip.
Well, from the start, they've been making quality passes offensively, and that is reflected in their assist numbers.
Free throw good, Wiggins. And both free throws good for Wiggins. The 76ers leading. Now here's Brown. Shot clock at 5. Atlanta with the rebound. Alexander Walker with the ball. Scoreless thus far. Wiggins, a screen on Simons. Here's McCollum. Pass to Landale. That falls. Nice feed that time from Wiggins.
Well, the combination of his length with that shooting range makes him a huge part of this offense.
Wade, a screen on Wiggins. And here's James outside. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. James has got 10 points in the game.
There's the competitive fire of LeBron, getting those 3 points right back, always quick with an answer.
Now here's McCollum. He has 6. It's stolen by Wade. And here's the fast break. LeBron leading the way. Pass to Wade. The kick out to Brown. Shoots over Alexander Walker. Brown, no good.
Well, he usually brings rain from there, but not this time.
And here's McCollum. Wants to get it to Landale, and does.
Well, with his ability to both score and facilitate, McCollum really fits the combo guard label.
And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Hawks.
And they've set the tone from the jump. They're looking to pound it inside and score in the paint.
Well, the defense has been conceding the mid-range shot, and they've taken advantage of that, and as a result, they've found a lot of success.
Free throw good. Landale. The 76ers trailing. There's 57 seconds left here in the opening quarter. In the corner, it's James. The 76ers need to get off a shot. Wade for 3. Can't hit that one. Atlanta's gone 1 of 5 from downtown in the first quarter. Points out there have been hard to come by. Now, Alexander Walker. Still scoreless. To the paint. Here's Land. Put it down hard!
Watch out below. Woo! That's a great look. His teammate was on the move, but he put it right where it needed to be.
Here's James. He's got 10. Shoots. The shot. No good. Jalen Johnson. He's been the guy making things happen for the Hawks. He got into double digits for the quarter with 10 points total. And we'll be right back after this. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And what do you guys think about the Hawks here in this one?
Well, pounding the boards is one way to gain an advantage. They simply owned the glass in that first.
They clearly wanted to be the more physical team, and they are setting the tone that way. I love the work.
Wade out there with LeBron James. Then it's Anthony Simons. And it's Barlow in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's the group on the floor for Philadelphia. Now here's LeBron, and the call will go against Aaron Wiggins. That's his first foul. Here's Barlow. He's defended by Landale. Wade sets the pick for Simons. Just 5 on the clock. And it's Wade with the jam.
Ooh, he put a little extra on that one.
He does. He doesn't usually finish soft either. Obviously, he can when necessary, but not that time. Now, here's Dort. Nothing on the board. Wiggins sets a screen for Dort, and the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen.
That's going to draw a whistle every time down the floor. Not even close to being a legal screen.
Well, my feeling is you just want to make sure it's called consistently both ways.
Simons with the ball, defended by Dort. Outside, Simons. Lets the 3 fly. Wiggins with the rebound. The Hawks leading by 4. Over in the corner, Dort. There's the triple. Drains it from beyond the arc. Dort's got the lead up to 7 now for the Hawks.
And he found the perfect spot behind the arc there. Big gap in the D.
And for all the talk, Tim, about Lou Dort's defense, how about his growth as a shooter?
Well, I think he understood to get more minutes, he had to be more consistent as a shooter. The defense has always been there, but the steady improvement has come with his three-point shooting, which makes him now an elite 3-and-D wing.
And Quinn Snyder wants a timeout. This now will give him a chance to discuss some potential changes. Maxey's checked in for Philadelphia. And a switch here also for Atlanta. Daniels is checked in. Atlanta leading by 5. Dort to screen on Maxey. And that one's good. Daniels.
That's very smart use of the screen, and it sets up a very close look.
The 76ers have gone 2 of 3 from the field here to open the second quarter. LeBron outside. To the middle. Here's Barlow. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So 1 free throw coming up.
Very difficult to stop team play when the ball's moving. Excellent find with the pass to create that scoring opportunity.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
And now we're being joined by our 2K insider, Shams Charania, who's calling in with a good story. Shams, what do you have?
Well, looking at the Eastern Conference this season, as much uncertainty as I can remember with regard to the pecking order. With injuries shifting the balance of power, things very much up in the air. And there's some up-and-coming teams seeming to sense an opportunity to make their move.
Certainly something to watch. Okay, Shams, thank you for the report. Now, Maxey. After Lou Dort's three-pointer that didn't go. Barlow passes to Maxey. That three off the mark. Atlanta leading by 4. Pass to Landale. Down low. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Not the kind of aggressive defense they need to cut into the lead.
Yeah, you have to protect the rim, Greg, a little better.
Yeah, I mean, when you're fighting back, you cannot give up plays like that.
Now here's James. He's got 12. Wade. Yes, and it's LeBron picking up the assist. LeBron's got his 4th assist in this one.
The playmaking ability of James, his level of creativity in the pick and roll is simply phenomenal.
Alexander Walker with the ball. Covered by LeBron.
And just tacks a few more points onto their lead with the tomahawk.
That's bringing it down hard. James on the drive. Out to Wade. From past the arc. It drops for his 3rd basket. He's missed only 1 shot.
Not sure how he gets that pass off. I thought for sure he was going to pull the trigger.
And Wiggins throws it down.
Ooh. Oh, inflicting some punishment with the 2-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. Now here's LeBron. James with the terrific drive inside.
Oh, filling it up. James doing it all.
And Quinn Snyder wants a timeout. He's going to take a minute here to get things straightened out. When LeBron's playing days are over, and GA, who knows when that'll be, what will you remember most about his play?
You know, I don't think there's ever been a player who came into the league with such lofty expectations and not only met those expectations, but fair to say he's exceeded them.
And the 76ers making a change here. Brown's checked in, and the Hawks making a change here as well. C.J. McCollum, he's checked in for Aaron Wiggins. Pass to McCollum. On the wing, Daniels. Here's the screen. 5 on the clock. Outside, Dort. It's stolen by Brown. Goes up. Brown going all the way to the rim.
A menace in transition. I love seeing Brown attacking like that.
Deflects the pass. Stolen by Wade. It's Brown on the wing. Defended by Dort. Wade sets the pick for Brown. Off the left rim and out. The Hawks leading. Alexander Walker with the ball. Still without a basket. And that one is stuffed right through.
And guys, I don't know that this is the time for that kind of flair. In a close game, the important thing is to get the 2 points, not necessarily the dramatics.
Oh, come on. He had to go for that, didn't he? My goodness. The Hawks leading by 3. In the corner, it's Landale. Here's Alexander Walker. Wade is covering. Now, Alexander Walker. That one falls. His second basket of the game. He's now 2 for 3.
And you're going to take as many of those high percentage shots as you can get.
Simons against McCollum. Back to Simons. 6 on the shot clock. And he gets it to go. Simons has got his second basket of the game.
Oh, gritty inside. Simons amongst the big bodies.
Dort passes to McCollum. Score the basket. His 4th. He's only missed 1 of his 5 shots tonight.
We've all fallen in love with the three-point shot, but that is how the game was designed to be played. Down low, get close, open looks.
Now, here's Maxey. Wade outside. Pass to Maxey. And it's off from three-point range. Dort with the ball. Picked up by Brown. Dort kicks to McCollum. And it's Alexander Walker in the corner. Cans it from downtown. Alexander Walker's got the lead up to 8 now for the Hawks. And so Brown will bring it up for the 76ers. And timeout called by Nick Nurse. He made the decision to huddle up with his guys and talk about strategy. The Monsters checked in for the Hawks. Jalen Johnson comes in for Alexander Walker. Here's Wade. He has 7. Pass to Embiid. And here is Brown, defended by Dort. Clock at 6. Fires from deep. And it's Brown missing. The Hawks leading by 8. To the middle, here's the Monster. And a beautiful feed leads to a monster jam.
At this point, I don't know what you can do to slow this team down.
Well, they've gotten the matchup they want every time up the floor, and they have taken advantage of that.
Right now, let's take a moment here to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sidelines.
Thanks a lot, guys. The future of the NBA is digital. Commissioner Silver said streaming allows us to better engage fans through the personalization of telecasts, creating chat communities, buying products, playing fantasy. There's an enormous opportunity. We are just barely scratching the surface. Back to you guys.
It's getting interactive. Okay, thank you, Allie. Here's Embiid. Jalen Johnson picking up that last basket. And here's Embiid. They could use a bucket. That shot missing. Excellent defense from Daniels. McCollum outside. Kept alive by Atlanta. Over Maxey. McCollum no good. The 76ers trail by 12. Inside. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation.
And to make that mistake at this time is tough to come back from.
Well, that's the kind of play that can earn you a spot on the bench.
Okongwu's checked in for Atlanta. Alexander Walker comes in for Dort. The Hawks leading by 12. Pass to Daniels. Back to Johnson. Here's Alexander Walker. Okongwu with a screen on LeBron. Alexander Walker finds Okongwu. The 76ers have gone 8 of 16 from the field in the second quarter, a nice efficient 50%.
And they've won the rebound battle so far, and it's translated to the scoreboard.
Well, it's the biggest reason they have the lead right now. They have just been flat out the more physical team.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
Yeah, he can taste a win right now. He's just trying to close it out.
And timeout called by Nick Nurse. He's going to make some adjustments to the game plan. And so it's Maxey with it. He brings it up for Philadelphia. 15-point game. Pass to Edgecombe. Now here's Embiid. Just 5 to shoot. Now Edgecombe. The 76ers with another miss.
And they just can't find a way to end this thing. Nothing falling right now.
They just need a spark. This is when your leaders have to step up.
Now, here's Okongwu. Out of bounds, Philadelphia takes possession. .119 left in the first half of basketball. Pass to Edgecombe. 76ers moving the ball around. And here's Embiid. Over Okongwu. No good, and they can't put an end to this drought. The Hawks leading by 15. Johnson with it. He's picked up by James. And Okongwu slams it in.
And slams it home and gets some camera time on the end of it.
He did. He spent a while up on that rim, didn't he? Pass to Embiid. The big man Embiid converts inside.
And boy, did he ever sell the pump fake. Worked to absolute perfection.
Here's Alexander Walker. He's covered by Brown. Here's Johnson. And the slam dunk by Johnson.
Give them credit. Offensively, they've been the more efficient team.
Yeah, they have just found the better looks, and they are capitalizing.
Now, here's Brown. Strong finish through the contact from Brown.
Well, you want those shots anytime you can get them. High percentage at the rim.
Johnson dishes to McCollum. Back to Johnson. Over LeBron. And the last shot before the buzzer is off. And so it's the Atlanta Hawks. Their lead at 15 going into the break. And we'll see if they can keep up their tremendous shooting they've been dialed in so far from the field. We'll get right back to the action when we return. And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. Jalen Johnson has been sensational.
Yeah, and through the first two quarters, he has been the offense for this team.
Well, and I expect they're going to continue to lean on him as we continue in this game. Why not? The way he's playing right now offensively.
The Hawks leading by 15. Checking out the group for Quinn Snyder to start the second half. Johnson and Okongwu man the post positions. C.J. McCollum out there with Daniels. And it's Alexander Walker in at the three. Well, Greg, we know at his peak, Joel Embiid, one of the elite two-way centers to ever play in the NBA.
The former league MVP, but when you weigh close to 300 pounds and moves like he did, not entirely surprising that his lower extremities took a toll.
Now Daniels, after Jaylen Brown's three-pointer that didn't go. Daniels kicks to Johnson. Johnson sends the screen for McCollum. Back to Johnson. 6 to shoot. Embiid with the steal. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three-point play chance here for him.
And you've got to admire the toughness that Embiid plays with. He doesn't let fouls stop him from scoring.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here.
And, you know, something I remember from their last game was how good he was at the line.
Tim, at one point, your dream was to play professional baseball. Why did you switch?
Kevin, it really came down to this. Hit a growth spurt when I was 14 years old, and I decided to go try this basketball thing that first year in high school. As it turns out, what I fell in love with, I didn't need anybody else to get better. I had an insatiable work ethic. It lent itself to hours and hours on the basketball court by myself.
That is such an interesting perspective. James with it. Okongwu covering. That's good, and the Atlanta lead is cut down to 10 on the bucket from LeBron.
A monster down low. LeBron James, the rare package of skill, size, and athleticism.
Johnson outside. It's McCollum on the wing. The Hawks again can't hit.
And even against defense as tight as that, you almost expect him to still bury those.
Brown finds Maxey. Back to Brown. To the inside. Pass to Edgecombe. Off target from three-point range. The Hawks leading by 10. And stolen by LeBron. Maxey against McCollum. Brown outside. Here's Embiid. Kicks it out to Maxey. That's in, coming off the assist from Embiid. Maxey's got it back down to a single-digit deficit for the 76ers. And Quinn Snyder wants a timeout. Coach is going to take a few minutes to regroup and go over the strategy. Just over 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second half. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. Johnson outside. Okongwu with a screen on LeBron. Just 4 to shoot. And the rejection by Embiid.
And how about the anticipation from the big fella? Embiid is one of the league's premier shot blockers. And when you can't get anything to fall, it definitely gets in your head.
If he can just make a couple of buckets, though, this can all be put in his rearview mirror.
Now here's McCollum. 8 points for him. Back to Johnson to stop the drought. It's hauled in by LeBron. The 76ers trail by 7. Just over 3.5 minutes through the third quarter of play now. The kick out to Brown. And a miss there on the triple. For Atlanta, they've gone 0 of 5 to the start of the second quarter. Extremely cold shooting coming out of the locker room. To the paint. And stolen by LeBron. To the left wing. Pass to Brown from downtown. The rebound by Johnson. Johnson's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Now here's McCollum. to the inside. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. That one on Embiid. As we canvass the league and look at the landscape, some tremendous young talent on the wing, Tim. Who might be the best wing player 5 years down the road?
Well, I'm looking at Anthony Edwards right now because of the skill, the athletic ability, and then the competitive desire. I think he wants to be great. You'd also look at guys like Jason Tatum and Jaylen Brown, certainly. And then you've got a guy like Cade Cunningham in Detroit, who hasn't even started to scratch the surface.
Boy, you've made a great list of guys right there, for sure. And the second free throw, good. Now here's James. 16 points for him. Pass to Edgecombe. Brown sets a screen for Edgecombe. Down low, shoots it. That one a tad offline to the right, but drops in for him. Embiid's got 14 points for the game. And Quinn Snyder wants a timeout. He's going to have a discussion on the sideline. And you talk about physical dominance combined with skill. Tim, at his peak, where does Joel Embiid rank?
Well, Kevin, I'm not sure we've ever seen a 7-footer with this combination of power and three-point shooting touch. Injuries really are the only thing that have slowed him down.
Here's McCollum. 8 points for him. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet more set on that screen. Easy call.
Also, the ball handler needs to wait until the screener's feet are set.
Now the 76ers with it. They're on a 10-1 run right now. James outside. Embiid kicks to LeBron. That's in, coming off the assist from Embiid. Now just a 3-point Hawks lead.
I'll tell you, they're right in this. We'll see if they can maintain momentum.
In order to cut into a lead the way that they have, you must be outstanding on both ends.
Now here's McCollum. Launches a three. It's hauled in by the 76ers. LeBron's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Pass to Brown. Here's Edgecombe. He's covered by Daniels. Left side, Maxey. Another three for Philadelphia.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
They have found a weakness in the defense, and it's on their ability to defend the three-point line.
Shots good by Alexander Walker.
Nice answer back there. Love to see the competitiveness.
And when you give up a three, there's always this instinct to try and get it back immediately.
Now here's Embiid. He's got 14. Brown outside. Another three for Philadelphia.
Oh, the DNA of Jaylen Brown. This guy competes there, responding with a three of his own.
Johnson with it. Covered by LeBron. On the wing, Daniels. Johnson sets the screen for Daniels. Pass to McCollum. Here's Alexander Walker. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. For the lead, here's Edgecombe. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
McCollum deciding where to go with it. Looking to end his cold spell. A shot missing. Some solid defense from Maxey. Here's Philadelphia. They're on a 19-4 run. To the left side wing. Back to Embiid. Pass to Brown. Shot clock at 6. A three ball. And it's Daniels with the rebound. Daniels has got 6 rebounds now in the game. Back to McCollum. Over Maxey. Atlanta again missing.
He just doesn't look like himself this quarter. Something's missing.
He seems like he's moving okay, but clearly something isn't right.
Atlanta's gone into a slump here from three-point range, shooting just 1 of 5 here in the third. Here's Alexander Walker. Good for another bucket. He's made half a dozen now, 6 for 8 on the night.
Well, he's having a big scoring night, but he's doing it extremely efficiently. This is impressive.
And timeout called by Nick Nurse. Coach needs a moment to talk things over. Simons, he's checked in for Maxey. Atlanta making a switch here. Inside, here's LeBron. LeBron steps it home.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points. There's a screen. Pass to Johnson. From outside, off the mark. 76ers are gone 8 of 16 in the third quarter to put their second half shooting percentage right at 50%. LeBron passes to Embiid. Off target from the wing.
Well, I'm not sure if he was surprised to be that wide open, but something got him out of focus.
Here's Alexander Walker. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
James outside. And they double up James. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Edgecombe. No luck that time on the shot that would have put them on top. Here's Alexander Walker. He's covered by Brown. The three. A shot by Alexander Walker, no good. And here's James. He'll bring it up for the Philadelphia 76ers. Their defense has only allowed 6 points in the second half. Now, here's Simons. Pass to Embiid. Embiid off the bounce. That gives them the lead.
And check out Embiid's athleticism. Just because he's big doesn't mean he can't move.
And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the 76ers?
Guys, the D hasn't had an answer for the three-point shooting, which is why they continue to just fire away from deep.
Well, they've really been aggressive in the painted area. When that ball goes inside, they are attacking.
And the free throw, no good.
Better than most centers from the line. Embiid exceptional with his hands.
Here's Alexander Walker. James covering. Alexander Walker up top. He's got 15. 3 on the clock. Over LeBron. The Hawks again can't hit. The 76ers leading. Pass to Embiid. To the middle. Here's Wade. And Wade slams it in.
Fundamentals, guys, using the one-hand slam.
Really makes the basics look pretty exceptional. 54 seconds left in the third. To the inside. Embiid with the steal.
That's a stomach punch, guys. Turn it over and give him a free run to the bucket.
Oh, you're so right. No question who has the momentum now.
Well, not all turnovers are created equal. Live ball turnovers lead to that.
Simons, the pass to Embiid. Kicks it out to James. 4 on the clock. Wade for 3. It falls for his 5th field goal tonight. Now shooting 5 for 8.
Love that look there, locating his teammate and creating an easy basket.
Here's Alexander Walker. James defending. Alexander Walker with the ball. He's got 15. From the arc. The shot will not fall. And that's going to do it for the third quarter. 76ers lead by 5. Don't go anywhere. The final quarter is coming up next on 2K Sports. Here now a chance to show you our assist of the game. And it's presented as always by State Farm.
And definitely deserving of the prize tonight. How about the read he made here? Looking like a point guard, putting the pass right on the money.
And it's such an advantage to have a big man who can facilitate at a high level like that.
We've reached the fourth quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. We've got Anthony Simons. Brown out there with Wade. Then there's Tyrese Maxey. And it's Barlow in at the center, locking down the middle. That's the group on the floor for Philadelphia. Now Wiggins. After the missed 3 from Tyrese Maxey. Wiggins dishes to Daniels. Right side, Dort. Here's Landale. Rebound by the 76ers.
Yeah, no reason to fade away there.
Inside. Here's Wade. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. And the first one at the line is good. So he makes one of two as the second one misses. Out of bounds, it'll go to the Hawks. The Hawks trail by 6. McCollum outside. 60 seconds off the clock here in the fourth. Off on the layup. And so it's Maxey who brings up the ball for the Philadelphia 76ers. Here in the fourth quarter, their defense has been very strong, allowing no baskets. Count that bucket.
That's an excellent play call to free him up from the defense.
He is in attack mode every time up the...
Oh, what a slam!
Clean that up!
A supremely athletic player. Brown really stuck it to him there.
Daniels against Maxey. And taken away by Brown. All alone. And finished off by Brown.
Great effort and gets in a little razzle-dazzle at the end of that one.
Well, he had the spotlight. Why not add a little flair?
Simons against McCollum. Down low. Here's Landale. That's in. Coming off the assist from McCollum.
Playing from behind right here. Not easy, but he is answering the bell.
He's doing everything he can to keep him in this game, finding good looks.
Pass to Maxey. Driving inside. That shot no good. Excellent defense from Daniels. For those just joining us, fourth quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. Landale pass to Daniels. Puts it up from 12. No good off the back of the rim. The 76ers leading by 6. Now Maxey. Over Daniels. Maxey, no good.
That's exactly how you have to defend him. He's a guy that the D needs to be aware of at all times.
And here's Daniels. McCollum outside. Clock at 6. Wiggins outside. Takes a 3. Here's Landale. And he uses the glass on the layup. Landale's got 4 this quarter.
And that's a lesson for the D. Fight harder on the glass.
Well, you see this all too often. The effort has to be there first.
Wade, a screen on Daniels. Pass to Wade. Some nice ball movement here by the 76ers. Brown against Wiggins. Lets it go from the wing. Rebound, Atlanta. Landale's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. McCollum against Simon. Now here's McCollum. To the paint. Wants to get it to Landale. And does.
Going to the rack with energy. And the D afraid to cut him off.
Yeah, got to chalk that one up to some shaky defending.
Well, defensively, you can't allow that in a game this close.
Trying to end the drought. The 76ers with another miss. The Hawks trailing. To tie it up. Pass to Daniels. Wiggins kicks to Dort. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. McCollum against Simon. inside. Barlow. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
And the first one drops. Some changes for Philadelphia. Embiid, he's checked in for Wade. LeBron comes in for Jaylen Brown. And it's Edgecombe in for Anfernee Simons. Then for the Hawks, Okongwu's checked in for Jock Landale. Jalen Johnson comes in for Wiggins. And Nickeil Alexander-Walker in for McCollum. He hits both from the stripe. The Hawks trail by 4. Here's Alexander Walker. To the middle. Here's Johnson. Here's Okongwu. And there's the bucket. Staying with it on the offensive glass, getting it done.
Well, he just outworked everybody there. Give him credit. He deserved to be rewarded for that effort.
Edgecombe with the screen for Maxey. Pass to Embiid. For 3. The rebound by Johnson. Johnson's got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. Dort kicks to Johnson. They set the screen. Back to Dort. Embiid with the steal. Edgecombe with it. Pass to Maxey. Embiid with the screen on Daniels. Maxey, that's a 2-pointer. The 76ers with another miss.
And at this point, the defense is daring him to shoot.
Now, Alexander Walker. Now, here's Okongwu. He's covered by Maxey. It's Dort on the wing. And trying for the go-ahead basket. It doesn't go in. Pass to Edgecombe. And the dunk by Edgecombe.
Oh, going high to throw that one down.
Sky high. Fantastic one-hand jam. Here's Okongwu. That's in there. Johnson with the assist. Johnson's got 4 assists in the game.
And that was the right call. When you need a basket, go to the guys you trust the most.
Yeah, when you're coming down the stretch, you don't want any wasted possessions.
Maxey against Daniels. Trying to break that ice-cold streak. Dort grabs the miss. Dort's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
And he shows us all what the breakaway rim was invented for.
Can you believe he almost brought the whole thing down by hanging on that long? Down low. That's good from Edgecombe on the assist by Embiid. And it's 7 points here for P.J. Edgecombe. And so it's Daniels who brings up the ball for the Atlanta Hawks. Now Dort kicks it out to Johnson. 6 to shoot. Outside Daniels to take the lead. It's rebounded by Edgecombe. Philadelphia's gotten off to an 0-for-2 start from downtown here in the 4th quarter. Some nice ball movement here by the 76ers. Okongwu against Embiid. No one near Edgecombe as he lets it fly. Misses the 3. For Atlanta, they've gone 7 of 15 from the floor here in the 4th. Right around 46-47%. Here's Alexander Walker. He watches it go through the hoop for his 8th make. Now 8 for 14.
That's very smart use of the screen, and it sets up a very close look.
James dishes to Embiid. Back to LeBron. James absolutely owning the inside.
And when you need a big score, you want LeBron to get the ball, and that's why.
And we'll have a timeout called by Quinn Snyder. It's a chance for them to regroup and refocus. Brown is checked in for the 76ers. McCollum's checked in for the Hawks. And now let's send it over to our courtside reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, Quinn Snyder had some words for his team over the break. Coach wasn't very animated in this tight game, but asked this of his team: how bad do you want it? Right now, this is all about who wants it more. So go out there and take it, guys.
And as always, Allie, great job. Thank you. Let's it fly from 18. Cleared away by James. And here's James. He'll bring it up for the 76ers. A 2-point game. Outside Brown. And the foul on Dyson Daniels. That's his first foul. Brown deciding where to go with it. Maxey, the three goes down.
So poised in these situations. Love seeing Maxey rise to the occasion and knock that one down.
Johnson against James. McCollum outside. It's stolen by Brown. It's deflected. Stolen by McCollum. Embiid against Johnson. And Embiid with the block. Brown with it, and it's Johnson picking him up. LeBron is doubled. On the wing, Brown. He's guarded by McCollum. Brown gets it done inside.
And boy, did he ever sell the pump fake. Worked to absolute perfection.
Daniels fires. That one's off. Still out of sync. The 76ers leading by 7. James. Fantastic work inside by LeBron.
And this is right around the time when one team might start to pull away.
And one thing about this league we know, momentum can change in an instant.
The Hawks trail by 10. Johnson surveying the floor. And and he jams it in.
And he gives that rim a good tug on the way down.
Well, that's how you drive your point home right there.
One shot.
Here's Edgecombe. Maxey with it, and Daniels picks him up defensively. LeBron is doubled. Maxey against Daniels. That one is good.
Saw the opportunity to put this away, and you could see the killer instinct take over.
They are playing with so much confidence. They've been clutch all the way around.
Atlanta calls timeout. There's 38 seconds left in the fourth quarter. What do you think we're going to see coming out of this timeout?
And you know what? They're not ready to give up yet. They'll try to intentionally foul if they can get a quick hoop.
Now Johnson. 32 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Here's Alexander Walker. He's covered by Brown. Now Okongwu. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Now Johnson from outside. Embiid there for the rebound. So the 76ers win it. Some good competition, but the hometown advantage and their ability to stay focused, I think, made the difference.
Yeah, and the first step in becoming a good team is your ability to win at home. And they really seem to revel in that opportunity, and this is what they came out to do.
Let's send it over to Allie LaForce. She's standing by with our player of the game.
LeBron, that was an impressive win. What did it take to get it done tonight?
It's a really good team that we're playing. They're very resilient, just like us. They play together, they play hard, they play tough, so we had to bring that fight tonight.
You brought it. It paid off. Congrats.
Great job. Thanks for that, Allie. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. Alongside Tim Legler, Greg Anthony, and our reporter, Allie LaForce, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching, folks. And as we leave you, let's take a look at our player of the game, LeBron James.